Hey guys, welcome back to Blake Explains All. Today we're actually going to be doing Drupal. So the last couple of weeks we've been doing WordPress, Grav, a bunch of different CMSs, but today we're going to talk about Drupal a little bit, and that's for one specific reason, and that's for content modeling. So you can see here now that I'm actually just putting in some courses. I made the content type course, and I'll show you how to do that. So where you start with is actually you want to go to structure. You start with structure, right? You can go down to content types. And when you content model these things, you can. This is how websites, and entities move together. So a course would work with a teacher that works with a description, and that's all on the website. And that's the example I'm going to show you. So you would add content type. I already have course done, but I'll just example for you. You would add in. You would do course type. You would add a description of the course type. Then you would save managed fields. And once you have that created, you can go to content. And now you've created um, the course as an entity. So we can go to content, add content, and now you'll see courses will be here. I have that description, courses able to be taken. I put that there as my description. So next we're gonna have to add fields to the course. So to add a field. Okay, sorry guys, I got a little bit confused, but we're back, and so we're up to courses as a content type, and courses able to be taken as my description. So you have to go back to home administration structure, and then instead of add contact type, we want to actually manage the fields of course. So I added course number, description, and number of seats. Actually, this shouldn't be text. This should be integer. But so this is a perfect example to show you. So you do number of seats, any help text that you want, and you should be able to change it. Mine shouldn't be text because I wanted it to be field settings. There we go. So in field settings, you should be able to change the number of values. Okay guys, so I just deleted the field number of seats so I can show you how to create a field. So I got a little bit confused, but basically you want to come back to content types and open up the course that you just created, and that way we'll be able to add fields. You can see I've already added 2 fields, but I'll show you again another one. So we're going to do select content type. So we want a number that's on a list or an integer, because we don't want decimals, we don't want floating numbers, and we don't want any booleans. It's not anything like that. So by doing that, we're going to have the label number of seats and save and continue. So now it knows it's going to be out of a number. So this is the machine name, which is how it's going to be known, like for coding. Oh, it's only allowed to have lowercase numbers. That's my bad. And when we save and continue, we actually create a new field which we can label courses by. And this field is number of seats. And we limit it at, I'll be limiting it at 30 just because that's the number of seats most classrooms have in the country, just as an example. And this is taking a while, so I'll see you when it loads. Okay guys, and we're back, and so we have the next page is because we put integer, we're obviously going to have a number. I'm putting I told you I would put it at 30, and we're going to keep it limited because we don't want it going above 30. So obviously if it was unlimited, you wouldn't be putting in a number, but that's just how it works. So then a help text is just like a course description of what number of seats is, and that is number of seats taken in the classroom. And I'm just going to save the settings right there, and obviously you can get into a lot more, but just for the purposes of this video, I'm going to be moving ahead. Okay guys, so that's how you create a content type with all of its fields so that you can label it. So now we have a content of course with 3 different fields. And what we could do with that is we can now start adding content. And you can see here I have my first course, SRA 365, content type course. And if you look at it, it actually has the 3 fields that we just used to identify it. So we're actually going to do that again right here. I'll do it one more time for you on the video. And we'll do my next course, IST 402. Description, I'll just put one of the first actually useful college courses. That's just how I feel. Go to college anyway. and I'll save that. That's a perfect description. Number of seats, obviously I could change and everything, but just as a description, that the description comes up here, the name comes up here, and I didn't add number of seats, and I didn't add everything else I could have added, but that's just how to show you that how courses comes up. So now if you go to content on this page, you can see I now have IST 402 and SRA 365. And I'll just show you, this one has course number on it too. I put in the course number, and we redid number of seats, so it had number of seats but no longer. Anyway, so that's how you entity model on Drupal. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.